Alrighty, I'm back. Man, it's pretty late. It's already 11:30, but we'll do a, relatively short stream here. Yeah, so it's Christmas Eve for 29 more minutes, and then it's Christmas. Hooray. I lost all my games yesterday in Rapid, as I was trying to get to 2200 Rapid, but then I won all my games in Blitz. So what can you do? I guess we'll try to recover some Rapid rating today. Apparently I've played Mr. Victor before. No dog food for Victor tonight, as they say. Alright, he's playing some kind of Smith Mora move order something. I don't know. Let's see, are these new chats or old chats? How's it going, Iron? Iron's on YouTube, nice. And then it's GP Bear. Christmas lover, yeah, that's what it means. That's what I heard. I don't know what he's doing this weird kind of Smith Mora, but not really sort of business. What's a guy supposed to do about it? Something, no doubt. I don't really like the movie E6, but I'm gonna play it anyway, because I don't like other moves. So, just gonna play it. Yeah, let's get this going. Merry Christmas, bouncing. 2200 easy today? Yeah, probably. It was intended as a direct insult, fair. You're right on the money. I mean, yeah, you make a compelling argument. I mean, to be fair, I only stream once every 2 months. That's been my game plan lately. I didn't see what was wrong with this move. Merry Christmas, Nitesh. Oh, I can't let the guy triple my pawns. Could let him. And Merry Christmas, Olibe. Instead of Bishop E7, did you consider Queen B6? I did not. Get this in, I think. Nah, I read the chat during games, sometimes. Instead of... I didn't consider nothing. No, I didn't consider it. Seems legal. I saw this variation. I thought E5 was kind of dumb. Okay, I mean, I think now I'm just gonna take this and be up a pawn. Oh wait, he wants to do some stupid sacrifice. That stupid sacrifice might work. Unfortunately. Okay, I'm still taking this though. And then we'll stop his sacrifice. His sacrifice works, right? Yeah, we'll just stop it. And then, like, he's got to defend that, and I'm up a pawn, and seems like life is good. Now we're playing chess. No think, only move. It's another hat. Yeah, this isn't the same hat as yesterday. This is the one that was under the one yesterday. The Greek sack never works ever. I should go here and attack his queen. Wasn't that humorous? Let's do this, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I think so. What does the CL thing mean? Well, it's my name. How's it going, Tina? Never play F6? I didn't. It's not so easy to find useful moves. Always sack the exchange? Didn't even think about that. That'd teach him something. Okay, I need to do something, I guess. Alright, fine. Okay, that's legal. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing. That's okay, I guess. Alright, missing all the chat. Like a booba. What could that be about? You guys are talking about family Christmas stuff, it seems. I just got back from my family Christmas. Alright, we got a pretty good time situation going, so that's good. I got my long bishop maneuver plan going. Also good. Okay, that's legal. All right. Beat this boomer? I'll try. Queen over there for some reason. Did I just sack everything? Check. Probably just moving the king was better. Unclear. I don't know why that took so long. All right, catch me up on chat. Something about ribeyes. Eight bone roast. Never even heard of that. All right, good game until I got mated. I should have been winning after this like tactic thing, but I played badly. Okay, the tactic just didn't work. I played pretty badly. Like, I saw this, but I like didn't see that was hanging. Says I'm actually fine here. Wow. Did you guys see what the computer said the best move was? Because if not, you're not gonna find the move. Who dares try to find the best move for black here? If you didn't see it, then you'll never find it. It's not possible to be found. You didn't see it? Well, then you'll never find the move. But I will challenge the chat to find the move. It's simply not possible.
My penance for my BS.
What happened? Oh, thank you, Bear. Thank you for the penance bits. And Merry Christmas, GM Shadow. It's not Rook takes C3. Watermelon Eater must have seen it. That's the only way it could have... Oh, wait, no. You're wrong. Sorry. Nope. Queen F5's too crazy, but you're like close. Rook C3 is not crazy enough. Rook C6 is what I played, and then white was winning. You saw it, Jerome? Then you agree it would never be found unless you look at the engine. Rook C3 and Knight C8. Yeah, Queen F4. Exclam. That's what everybody would play, right? And it says equal. Or roughly equal. That's a hard move to play. But you're threatening the rook, which is good. And he can't take, because then this is annoying. That's, yeah, that's tough. Hard to see the move Queen F4. I don't know how, I don't think it's possible to see that move. You immediately get banned for cheating if you play Queen F4. But yeah, it says Queen F4 best. And it's the only move that's equal, and it took the engine like 5 seconds to find it. It actually is a pretty good puzzle / study position. Yeah, I can send the Finn. Because if you don't find Queen F4, you're just losing. No, this is my only puzzle. Let's see, did my chat actually go to Twitch chat? It looks like it did. Okay, it did. But yeah, it says Queen F4 basically equal, everything else white's +2. Sad. Yeah, I just had an advantage out of the opening, which made sense. But I'm not real good at getting my pieces activated, apparently. then he tried all this stuff. F5's a good move. Oh, it wants to take with the G pawn. That's kind of interesting. Yeah. You know, I didn't really think about it, but obviously that makes it a lot easier to start moving forward. And my king can be pretty safe on h8 because he doesn't have a dark score bishop anymore. Interesting if true. And then, yeah, I thought forever here because I sort of had all my pieces where I wanted, like I figured he was going to go here, and then I would go here, and, like, I'd defend and be fine. But then I couldn't really find a piece that I wanted to move. So, like, I see one of the computer's top suggestions is Queen C7, which I saw, but I just thought walking into this looked not the smartest. But I guess there's not, like, really anything he can do about it. It says Knight F8's a good move, that's what I played. Seems a little passive, but... Merry Christmas, Indiana Jones. And it says just h6 here. Yeah, I don't know why not h6. I don't think it occurred to me. For some reason. Well, and to be honest, I just, like, it didn't... I don't know. I just forgot, like, he can take this pawn. So that was pretty stupid. Then the position was sort of weird. It gives Queen F7 here, which... Okay, Queen F7 to get this. Fair enough. Rook D8. Not the most obvious move. I guess the point is... I mean, at some point we would like to play E5, but it's tough with D5 hanging. I guess we're trying to defend D5 one day? I don't know. Yeah, and the game got weird. Yeah, and again, I just didn't even really see this. And then, yeah, now unfortunately it's out of hand. Yeah, it felt like this should just be like somehow working out tactically. I guess bishop d5 does make a lot of sense, because then at least I'm, like, threatening queen f3. Okay, now it changes its mind and says that bishop d5 is not so good. Okay, let's just say here... Yeah, I guess he can just always weasel out of it with this, and it's not actually a problem for him. Although in this line, like, he ended up playing knight e2. Oh, because I'm defending my rook with the knight here, yeah. So the way I did it, he can play knight e2 because the rook's hanging now. Yeah, and then I just couldn't find anything to do here, and I was about to flag, so I hung my bishop. All right. Yeah, it felt like something should work there. The queen b3 check spoiled the broth, as they say. Alright, I get white. I get a 100-point lower rated opponent, although he might not show up. He should, it's like free rating. You know, for him. Look at how fast I'm playing. Dang. They've done this to me recently. What's their, like, trick when they do this? I don't think they have a trick. Let's try this. Me on your 10 millionth alt? That's probably close to the true number. The other bishop is hanging. Yeah, he didn't fall for my trick. That's too bad. But yeah, as I think some of you guys figured out, if he plays takes, I was gonna take and then say, oh no, my bishop. But if he takes it, there was rook c1. And if queen b4 check bishop here, and then I'm getting this, something good's gonna happen. But he didn't fall for it. Now my thing actually is hanging. So probably rook c1. I thought there was a decent chance he'd fall for it. Because it kind of seems like, why would you play queen c7 if not to threaten this? So. Yeah, I was trying to play it cool in case he was watching. What if I take the pawn? Then I'd be up a pawn. I'm just gonna take the pawn. It's a pawn. He let me take it. So, right? How's it going, Vindictive? I'm 0-1 so far. So, I guess that means it's going well. Seems pretty good for white. I bet the computer would be pleased. Up a pawn, better center. Stockfish be praised. I'm not down on time anymore. How's it going, Boner Pool? I can't berserk him, it's not a tournament. Alright, he attacked my bishop. But I like my bishop. I guess I'll try to keep my bishop. This doesn't look so stupid. But, I mean, 2 bishops is 2 bishops. I'm doing alright. Seems... He wants to put his knight here. C4 exclam? Let's back this one up. I'm a little scared. Undefended. But we'll back it on up. Like a U-Haul truck. Mike can play F4. Yeah, I think F4 just works, so let's do that. Knight F4 hung a knight. You might have meant different at a different time. I'm trying to get as many isolated pawns as possible. 1 one move earlier. Knight f4 was legal. Oh, it's my turn. He took. Okay, I think that's a blunder. Because of this. And this knight is not on such a good square. That was my plan. Yeah, I probably could have played knight f4. He keeps moving when I'm trying to explain stuff. Yeah, okay, I don't see any reason to not do this. I really wanted to play knight d4, but then he could take this, and I don't have takes because this is check. That's why I moved my bishop to a square where it's defended. No, I didn't see that. Oh, tactics so bad. What are you gonna do, though? Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know what bouncing's talking about. Yeah, it looked like I mean, like, I had it all figured out. Except for that. Didn't deserve it. That's how chess works. That's like saying I'm underrated. You get what you deserve in chess, and your rating is what it should be. Nobody's underrated. It's impossible to be underrated. Alright, I'm playing another game. Nope. You're never underrated. Nope. You weren't underrated. Now I have to play a ninja. How many games in a row have I lost in Rapid? Like 7? Something like that. G3. X-Clan. Alright, this will teach him. Yeah. Your rating is what it is. Like, ratings are not a perfect indicator of skill. So, there's no such thing as being underrated or overrated. You're just rated. Like, your rating is a measure of your past performance. That's all it is. It's not an indicator of future results. So your rating is always perfectly accurate. It always perfectly measures what you've achieved. You'll come waltzing to me. Do 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 do. But rating can't be above or under true skill. Those are different things. That's like saying, is 2i more or less than 2? They're not on the same plane. Yeah, exactly, bouncing. How's it going, Torlag? Do 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 do. Shouldn't he, like, tactically lose somehow? Perhaps not. Perhaps not. Doo-doo-doo. I've got to be one of the worst voices to, like, nod to sleep to. Because I feel like I'm kind of loud, and there might be long pauses where I don't say anything, and then I go on a tirade. I guess here. I guess that's true. Maybe I should be whinier. Maybe that's why I keep losing. Seems to me like I've equalized in this game, though. Maybe I'm even a touch better. Probably white's technically better, because white has a center pawn and I don't. But I like my bishop better than his. I like my good bishop better than his good bishop, and I like my bad bishop better than his bad bishop. So that'll teach me something. Okay, I guess here, I don't know. How's it going, M. Quander? It is the most Christmas time of the year. In fact, where I live, it's currently Christmas. It's 12/22. Well, yeah, I had to ascertain some things. Dude, the worst is when you're watching Eric Rosen, and then you fall asleep, and then he raids, like, you know, Botez or somebody, and then you're like, ah. We've all been there, haven't we? Do, 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 do. I don't have too many Christmas plans. Probably go hang out with my mom for a little bit tomorrow. We did our Christmas stuff this evening, so, or like our, you know, big family get together. I didn't consider B5. Probably should have considered it. Connected to the living room speakers right now? Oh man. Now if I were as vindictive, I could really, you know, could really say some things right now. But I guess I won't. Wait a minute, am I winning? No. Nevertheless, I'm playing here. Yeah, I want to say something terrible. How's it going, Dr. Chess RX? Washington's too far. There's a tournament in Birmingham, like, this weekend, this coming weekend, and I'm probably not even playing in that. Even that's too far, and it's here. Yeah, Tina loves to say Mer Crimus instead of the whole thing. Dang, he found it. He stopped all my threats. How dastardly. Okay, but perhaps I can create new threats. Indeed. Can do that. It is among his powers. Most indeedly. Alright, well, let's not trade. Oh, good one bouncing. Well, what about knight e3, bishop e3? That's where my calculation stopped. Right, yeah. Merry Christmas, Bali. How's it going? It's Christmas here too, so you don't even have to be East Coast. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I mean, he had to, like, you know, mess up his pieces to stop me from winning tactically, so now all his pieces are kind of weird. My pieces are pretty good. Yeah, that just doesn't feel like it should be that good of a move. Cause that's how I roll in Quander. The barbarian way, yeah, indeed. I didn't see what was like knight d3, like he moves his rook. This bishop, it's a bishop, I'll give you that, but there's not much else that can be said about it. Oh yeah, my thing. Like, I saw this move, I just didn't see it's winning a rook. I'm smart. It was an exchange sacrifice. He's not letting me have any fun. Bishop f3 is a funny move. Why is he trying to flag me? He's like crushing me. Oh. I saw that like 2 seconds ago. Things were going so well, I thought. I mean, no, I'm not gonna be mad at them for that, but I don't want that take back. I blundered. It happens. 17 bishop f8. I was winning, which doesn't really surprise me. It felt pretty good. I considered bishop f8 because that like threatens to trap the queen, sort of, almost, not really, kind of. The thing is, the queen is never getting trapped because of this. To block this. So I don't know. They were probably trying to be nice, but yeah. Blundering and time trouble is just part of the game. I mean, possibly I should go here. It just felt like such a... It felt like cashing in when I can just like my position is just better than his. Knight d3 and rook d4 are both about the same, it claims. Now it gives bishop f8. Or knight d3 again. I started floundering here a bit. Yeah, because I'm letting his pieces kind of free. Wow, and this is... knight g4. Knight g4 looks pretty good. It's kind of hard to consider. I looked at rook d2 forever, and I thought he would take it, and then I thought he would go here, and I couldn't find anything that convincing from here. Okay, bishop h6 is not so hard to believe. It's also giving bishop f8 here, which is interesting because the queen's very nearly trapped, and it says white should play b4, which just gives away a2 to black. So my question is, what happens on queen a4? I guess rook d4 is probably just... No, it says bishop h6 again. I'm so confused. What does bishop h6 accomplish that's like that good? We might be threatening rook f2 after bishop h6. Is that the idea? Yes. Okay. That's tough to see. Very interesting. So if we go back here, this was the position I was beating my head on. Bishop h6 is strong because we're threatening rook f2, which I definitely didn't see any of that. So the point is, if he does nothing, what's a nothing move? Okay, I mean, okay, well, this, like, hangs knight d3, but you can do this, because you have knight g4 check. And yeah, it's all falling apart here. So yeah. That's frustrating because Rook D2, like, my instinct was right. That, like, somehow this is gonna be difficult for him to defend. And you actually have to kind of find, like, the 3 top moves are all exchange sacrifices. So that's pretty tough. You gotta actually find the good ones. Okay, I guess Bishop F8 is not technically an exchange sack. But, like, sort of. Why not Rook D1? Well, I don't think Rook D1, you're... Like, a better question might be why Rook D1? He's not gonna take. And you don't actually have a threat, I don't think, because the rook's defended, but you could also just move this bishop somewhere. Probably Bishop E3. Yeah, actually, Bishop E3 might just win on the spot, because then your rook's attacked a lot. The queen's attacked. You can just take with check, but... Yeah. Merry Christmas, Russ, man. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of sad. I played, like, kind of a... Like, just maintain the status quo kind of move. And already my advantage is not as pronounced. It wants to play c5 here. I saw c5 was legal, but I was like, what if he takes it? Oh, are you going to tell me I had bishop f8? Is that what I missed? No. Queen c7. Okay, queen c7, threatening knight d3. I see. Hello, Strafe. Yeah, that's another tough one. To see that c5 actually lures the bishop to a bad square. That's the only move that keeps any advantage for black. Now it's just equal. Yeah, and I mean I saw bishop b6. It didn't dawn on me that it's hitting my rook too. I don't know how that didn't dawn on me. Okay, then I actually somehow equalized later. Yeah, this was a little tricky. So I like queen c3 even if it's... Okay, the computer does like it. It gives rook d2. Which I guess is a little bit similar, but... Yeah, I mean, it's not that tricky, but... I'm hoping for some cheese here, basically, somehow. And then I'm almost equal, and then here it says I am equal. If I take this, which I never saw was hanging. So go figure. Yeah, and he can't really take this, probably, because bishop e4... This is going to be too strong. I assume. Yeah, I mean, it says he's not dead, but... Yeah, I mean, here we can even just take. True. Wait, it gave... No, it didn't. Okay. Alright, well, I guess we'll try again. I have to win a game sooner or later. I've lost over 50 points consecutively. Yeah, I could see you being a good Santa, Dr. Chess RX. It's a Chess Doofus Dennis attack. I've never worn the Santa hat in public. Yeah, this is where I take and then I hang all my pieces. I've made that mistake before. No, they don't know theory. Nobody knows theory in this line. See, they don't know theory. The theory is unknowable. Really, Boner Pool? Yeah, Dr. Chess RX, he's got all the equipment. Mainly the beard and the hat. But where is your king going, Mr. Man? Nowhere, that's where. Bad move. Alright. How's it going, Chicken Crossroad? How's it going, McJurgle? Merry Christmas and such. I've actually had a position pretty similar to this. So I guess it's out of book, but like, you know, principles and such. Yeah, but what about Black Slide Square Bishop? That's a pretty good piece, right? Oh, you'd mint blacks. Alright, I'm not too scared. Is there like, am I supposed to be afraid? Because I don't feel afraid. I'm not afraid. I mean, it's kind of a free pawn. Yeah. Well, I just didn't really have an alternative. I didn't want to take that crappy bishop. but I didn't like my alternatives. That's what he's there for the yeoman's work. You don't hear much about yeoman these days. Well, Boner Pole, I mean, after he plays here, if I just go back, he can take this. The only other move I really considered was A4, but it doesn't work due to calculation. I'm not saying I love the things that have transpired. What made you think of Star Trek? Yeah, I looked at that. So I thought about A4. The problem was after takes, he can take this. And if I take the rook, he can just play king up because he's threatening knight check, winning my queen. So, yeah, I think he's just up a piece there. Yeah, I didn't think this really worked either, but what do I know? I mean, I can take this. Ostensibly. Just taking this is also pretty tempting. Taking this doesn't really look too bad, though. I'm gonna just do that. Yeoman's Work, Swanky Romeo. It's a pretty good one. Josh would be proud. Knight B3. Wait, I don't know what you're talking about. We might have to look after the game. I thought he was just like getting mated here. Maybe he doesn't quite get mated. But I mean, I'm pretty good. Yeah, I'm not gonna let you fork me. I'm not gonna let that happen. Let's throw in a check. Okay, I don't know. I'll unhang my bishop. Draw agreed. I'm like winning. I'll lose, but I am winning. Yeah, he was just getting desperate there, but he could have kept playing, but he didn't. Okay, so let's... Okay, where is Boner Pill talking about? Okay, so here. Here. So what did Bonerpool want? Because Bonerpool said like knight b3, which is never legal. So, I mean, basically, the problem is I didn't want to go here because now this pin isn't happening. So, like, I thought he could just take a pawn here and chill, and like he's doing well. I mean, I have some compensation probably because his bishop's really bad and his king's still funny. I just thought this was, like, fine for him. Probably here, I guess, but I don't know, it's just feeling kind of... It's hard to believe that I'm better. I mean, unless I have some trick, but I don't think I have a trick. Yeah. Yeah, here I was fine with it because I thought... I mean, I just thought this bishop's too good for him to be giving up. So he can't ever take with the knight, because I... Although, actually, maybe he can because of the same reason that I noticed later. So actually, he could have taken with the knight, and then just gone here, because I have to worry about this. But with his queen here, I'd have this, so... Yeah, so I guess this actually doesn't work for him. I didn't really calculate that right. I thought he can just never really do anything with the knight, but okay, there's some circumstance where he can. So yeah, I thought if he takes with the bishop, like I thought he like I saw this was legal. I just kind of assumed this wasn't any good for him. And I mean, like I could also, like I have this square now. I'm not saying this is amazing for white, but maybe it is amazing for white. F4. F4 who? Who would play F4? I'm confused. Yeah, and the other thing I calculated, which I think Knight was also looking at, was later when we got to this point. I wanted to play A4, and that's when I noticed all this knight check thing. Because it kind of looks like I'm going to win my piece back here. Or win something back. But he can take. And then this is similar to the line I was showing a second ago. Where this trick doesn't work because he has this threat. So I kind of have to take the knight. Yeah, and he's up a piece. How's it going, Resting Forest? I'm okay, I'm not really better, but... Okay, let's bring in the computer to answer all the questions. It's a sub or something. Let's see. Eat chips, thank you for the sub. Thank you. Okay. So yeah, this was a choppy part of the game. By the way, my experience in these doof games where they take towards the center and they try to play down the G file, it's kind of like they forget when they, like, I don't know that they forget or if it's a conscious thing, but like as soon as black plays this move, he can never legally castle. And actually, as soon as he plays rook c8, like, it's very dangerous for him to castle. Like, his king's never really going to be safe. So my experience is that it's harder for black to play these positions, especially since usually this isn't the kind of structure that black is accustomed to playing. But if you play the chess doofus attack, you'll get these sort of structures with white. So you'll have some familiarity with it and they won't. Usually. Okay, so white's just better. And then this is actually a mistake. Yeah, it says he should just play a6 right away. Which I think would kind of transpose to the game. So it says after a6 that I should play knight c6. Which I sort of didn't like in the game continuation. But I don't really know why. Maybe I should have done it in the game continuation. So we sort of ended up getting the same position, but this is a better version. I mean, my bishop was always going to go to f1 because there's not really another good square for the bishop. So, weirdly, this insertion of queen g7, bishop f1 is actually, I think, more beneficial to white than black. Like, I might play g3 and, you know, bishop somewhere later, so... And now he played a6. Yeah, and it says I should take this. I'm trying to remember why I didn't like that. I think I got kind of sucked into the thought of, like... Well, at least he has to take with the king, but he already can't castle. And I'm kind of just helping this rook come over to the g file. So that was sort of poor judgment. Yeah, I should take this. I agree with the computer on this one. Now it's actually just equal. But like the fun kind of equal. How's it going, Lockman? Queen G7, F4. That seems reasonable. I didn't see that it was legal. The computer does say that it's best. I totally believe that. And now F4 again is best, but I played G3. F4 is a little harder to play now, or harder to justify now, because like I actually considered F4, but I thought my knight might want that square one day. So I was like, I don't want to put a pawn there. The crazy knight F3 line? Okay, where? Because that was kind of in a few different... I guess we're talking about this moment. If I play A4... You talking about this line? Probably not, Bali, but I mean, I don't know. Could happen. Okay, well, the computer says it doesn't work, and it says that black's up a piece. So let's see if my calculation was right. So do you want to take here? Because it's suggesting these moves, which obviously don't really offer any resistance. So let's take this. And then, yeah, he takes here. And then you wanted to take this. Ah, okay, so it just says take. It just says take with the bishop. I guess that makes sense. I think this idea is still in the air. But you might as well take some more material first. Oh, and actually there is an important difference, I guess. Because here you can play king d7. Huh. Because it says king d7 wins and king e7 draws. So the example line I gave was for him to just move the king here. And this draws, so why is e7 a bad square and d7's a good square? Let's find out. I mean, here we're also tempoing the rook. But I think Vindictive's point was to take this. I guess in this line, is he just taking... Okay, it is still knight f3. I really am... I want to figure this out, like, without the engine, so... Let's turn off the engine. So we know the move's knight f3. We know this move. Oh, yeah, it's probably this, right? Yeah, because we're threatening this. Taking the knight doesn't help because of the bishop. Yeah, okay. I think that's it. And the reason that the king's better here than here is so that there's no check. Did I understand everything? Queen h6. Oh, that's tough. Nice play. Computer's good. So I saw like 80% of that. Hello, Licks. Okay, then it was equal, back and forth, then white's winning. Yeah, he kind of started doing all this stuff that I didn't think was particularly scary, which is correct, but there's actually just nothing else for him to do, or not much for him to do. And I found bishop a6, which is the winning move. Other moves are good too, but bishop a6 is the best. And then here I should just take on b7. That's not hard to believe. Actually, that looks like it just wins like a piece. Because if he goes here, we intermezzo him. And it looks like that's the best he can do. Because I'm also threatening to just take and then take this. So yeah, he's just losing the knight here. So the game would have just been totally over. But instead I did this where the game's also over, but not as over. Yeah, and I basically just had to watch out for his tricks over here. Like, it sort of looks tempting to take this, but then you fall for that. So he was playing for tricks. Yeah, h4 feels natural. The computer doesn't like h4, but I figured he wants to do this, you know, something. Yeah, and then I have pawns. Then he sacked his knight for some reason, and then he resigned. Hey, I won a rapid game. Did anybody notice that? That's unusual. This guy watches the stream. I don't know who it is. I think that guy watches the stream. I played him before, and I feel like he commented in the chat or something. But I'm pretty sure I'm right. I just don't remember who he is. Dang, now I can't find a game. Tough. 1800 3-track? I have no idea if that's, like, terrible or godly. And I'm playing Motel 6. And I get to lose a lot of rating to this guy. That'll be fun. Ooh, will we get another chess doofus attack? We will. Haha. He doesn't know the theory. We got him. We got him, ladies and gentlemen. This is just like the last game. Okay, that's a bit unusual, I think. Maybe it's not. Not too unusual, I guess. Yeah, I guess. Playing for tricks. What have I become? The kind of guy who plays for tricks? Man, I'm really trying to play like a barbarian. And it fills me with great shame to have such impulses. Nice night night. Really? That doesn't seem like a very good move. But what do I know? Not much. I don't think I like your bishop, sir. I'll take that bishop. Always take towards the center. Now, how barbarian should I be? What level of barbarism is called for? Maybe full barb. Maybe full barbarian. Thank you, Ben Kolev. Merry Christmas to you too. This is a hair too much. We shall see, Mr. Vindictive. We'll see who has the last laugh at the Barbarian Council. Something. Do barbarians have councils, or they're not into that kind of thing? Ah, it was a barber pun. That was actually pretty good. Oh man, I want to have so much fun. Here. Ah, if only it were good. Dang. Only it were good. If only. Man. What a world we almost live in. Alright. You think so, Lily? I'm sort of in agreement. Okay, my bishop wanted to be here anyway, I think. We might have to test that theory, Vindictive. Ah, calculate. Calculate. Why aren't you calculating? All right. Fine. See if I care one bit. What happened? Such sweet thunder. Thank you. Thank you for the sub. Thanks for the support. Technically threatening to win a pawn, I guess. I don't actually need this thing to attack, do I? I don't actually need it. It's a good move. Oh, that doesn't do anything. Ugh. I'm on tricks. How's it going, Chilato? Here I am indeed, empty wave function. Thank you. Yay, I drew! Despite being down 2 pawns for nothing. I assume that this is winning for him. I'm not saying I know how, but I assume it's winning for him. It might not be the easiest. Maybe it's not. It's gotta be winning. Has to be winning. Trading Queens was incredibly stupid by him, no matter what anybody says. Like, my king's dead? Like, you can just go, like, here, probably, and then, I don't know. I think I just lose? So, Trading Queens was completely incomprehensible. I have no idea why it would ever cross his mind. I'm totally dead. There are plenty of positions that aren't a Lucina that are still winning. That's just like one method. Queen takes G3 is also good. I mean, yeah, this is preposterous. Obviously it's winning, but it's still preposterous. No, that's not true, Vindictive. That's not even the only way to win. There's also the... It's like the Vinkara... something? Yeah, he's just winning the whole time. Even when he blundered the pawn, he's winning. Tough. Yeah, no, it's just allowing the threefold that makes it a draw. So yeah, I'm not saying I know the method, but like he should be able to win. I think if I were him, I would maybe play here, just because that stops my king from doing anything useful. But I don't know. They can force the Lucina if they can win. I don't think that's true, but I'm not positive. There is much I do not know. As much as it pains me to admit. Yeah, okay, what happened this game? I feel like this is a really weird and bad move. But he played better than the last guy. And I probably tried a little too hard to attack him. That's right, I remember the game now. Ah, yeah, I mean... This just seemed like it was going to be such a thing. I'm actually kind of perplexed. Why is this okay? Oh, because we pin him. Tactics. Yeah, I mean, what I really wanted to do was play h5. And yeah, I couldn't make it work. Yeah, because he just takes us with check, and everything's falling apart. I probably should have ascertained that quicker than I did. Queen d3. I get it. That's unfortunate. Because I had the right idea. Like, create this threat. And I liked queen g4 because I have 2 threats. But he can defend both of them, so it's not really a problem, which I saw. But going here also defends the knight, so I could just... Also threatening to just take the bishop. So yeah, this is good. And then we're up a piece, although it's hard to fathom how this knight's ever getting unpinned. So yeah, I mean, it gives white a plus, but I mean, white's up a piece, but I mean, it's a piece for 2 pawns. I guess we can unpin it now. Maybe. I mean, the computer's not even doing that. Yeah, okay, well, my queen's hanging right now, so... I don't know, in a weird way, this almost looks easier for black. Because the pin's super annoying. And his pawns can roll up the board pretty easily. Like, the computer says the best move is g4, which I would absolutely never consider. And then it gives king f1, and it gives queen d2. Queen d2 I would actually play, because that, like, unpins, right? So queen d2 is, like, believable. At the first opportunity, why didn't h5 attack work instead of queen e2? Here? Wait, no, you're talking... Okay, you're talking about... I don't know what you're talking about, because... This was where I played queen e2. And I already showed the h5 line. Is it? Do you mean here? Yeah, well, he takes this. And then, like, this is hanging, and, like, everything is kind of unraveling over here. So I can't, like, I can't keep attacking. He, like, this is hanging with check, and then this is hanging, and... Yeah. Yeah, it's just way too slow, unfortunately. I spent too much time calculating it. Yeah, okay. So he kind of got me, but... I actually still felt pretty good about the game here. I'm glad to see Rook F1 was a good move, because it was the kind of move that I was like, this is either big brain or really, really, really small brain. But the computer agrees with it. I mean... My feeling is just that, like, I have more attacking potential than he does because his king is so exposed. So I didn't really want to trade the pieces. And the flip side of that is that a queen ending is highly likely to be a draw. Queen h3 is the best move. Threatening here while still tickling this. I didn't see his move Queen f8 at all. It always wants this g4. Like, that's never on my radar. I just tried to force his queen to a bad square and tried to maneuver a bit. Yeah, and even though he's up 2 pawns, it says it's just dead equal. Just because his king is so funny. His pawns are kind of weak. It says Queen h4, which I also don't really get. Or Queen h3. I mean, Queen h3, at least I'm sort of tickling that. Yeah, I sort of just, like, I saw this was hanging, but I was like, oh, he's trying to, like, get me. But that doesn't actually, that check is not really anything. But okay, I still got the pawn. And then I tried to get too aggressive. And then here I just missed the threat. It was kind of stupid. Maybe my brain is overheating. Okay, I'm gonna take a short break. It's kind of late, but I want to play one more game. So I'm gonna take a short break, and then we'll play one more game, and then that'll probably be the end of it. I'll let you guys watch Lichess TV. So yeah, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Twitch people will get an ad because, you know, then when new people... Wait, how do I even get there? How do I do it? But yeah, you're not gonna miss anything. The ad is simply to prevent pre-roll for the next anyone who joins the stream. If I can actually manage to run the ad. Okay, there we go. All right, I'm back. So the ad's running for another 20 seconds, so we'll wait for those people to rejoin us. You didn't get an ad, Gelato? Yeah, I'm gonna play 1510. We're gonna play slower games, so I can think more. It's my only hope. You got a 3-second ad and finish. Nice. I hate it when they play this way, because I don't know what to do. Alright, good timing. If it were up to me, there would be no ads. But unfortunately, that's not an option that I have. So I'm trying to get in a habit of running ads when I go on break, when I take a short break, because then it won't run ads for new people. Normally when you join the stream, you get an ad, which the only way to disable that is to actually run ads during your stream. But I don't want to run ads. So you see my dilemma. Man, are we gonna get a Mar del Plata? They never play the Mar del Plata. It's a bayonet attack. Okay, I don't know that move. T-Cure, or Tech-Cure. Sorry for mispronouncing your name, but thanks for the sub. Much appreciated. I assume I just take it. I've never seen them actually take this pawn. But I assume I take it. Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it. You either work late or you don't live in America. Probably gonna play one of these moves. I'm just trying to decide which one is better. Normally knight d7 is better, but I never knew why. And I always liked knight e8. But I also don't know about this b takes a4 line, so... Or b takes a5 line, I should say. I guess this does make a lot of sense. Yeah, it probably makes more sense than usual, because c5 is available, and normally it's not. Alright, everybody likes to reroute. This just seems like a better version for what's his face? Black. That's what I think's going on. Restaurant industry, gotcha. Yeah, working during the holidays sucks. But hopefully you at least got some good tips or something. He attacked my rook. I guess I'll move it. Bring it on home, like Led Zeppelin told me. Really? You do that, Gelato? I'm like the opposite. I can sort of accept that... I could sort of accept an ad before... like a pre-roll ad. But if I'm watching a stream and then it randomly, like, here's what happens in a lot of chess channels is people just, and not just chess channels, but just as an example that we'll all be, you know, familiar with. You know, Twitch will basically run ads automatically on your channel if you allow them to. Like, there's a setting that'll just make it to where ads run automatically at a regular interval. So most chess channels have that enabled. And then what happens is they're in the middle of a game and the ad just runs like in the middle of the game in, like, you know, in like an interesting moment. And then it just totally ruins the stream. If that happens, I leave the stream. I'm not gonna get sucked into something and then have it, like, you know, not even be able to see what happened. Okay, he really wants to play c5, which is correct. I sort of just want to play b6 and say you're not going to do it. But he might still do it. But it'll cost him. If he can't play c5, he can't do much, so I'm just going to do that. Empty Wave Function, you would like the band, dang, what's the name of that band? Oh man, I'm forgetting. I can't remember the name of the band. There's a band that's like, it's a joke band, and like all of their songs are about pee. Like, and they're like the Yellow River Boys or something like that. Like I don't think it's Yellow River, but it's something like that. I can't remember the name though. It's bugging me. But the music's like actually pretty good. Like you're listening to the music and you're like, man, this is pretty good. And then you're like, wait a minute, are all these songs just about pee? Like... Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that stuff IP78. Is it actually the Yellow River Boys? Yeah, that's who it is. I guess I remembered it. I don't really know anything about the people involved or any of that. Sounds like maybe you guys know more than me. Alright, I don't know what that move really does. Something, no doubt. Let's start doing this stuff. It's Tim from Tim and Eric. I've never... Tim and Eric's like a show, right? Yeah, now I have more time to shoot the piss. I mean, if it's all as funny as that, then, you know. Was the pawn not free? What pawn? I don't see any free pawns. I don't know what pawn you mean. Ooh, speaking of moves I don't understand. You wanted that pawn. Yeah. We can't take that one. Sadly. Alright, if you're gonna put all your pieces over there, I'm gonna start doing stuff over here. That's the deal. Yeah, he's gonna play A5, it looks like. That is how it appears. It's bits. Thank you, Montaigne Strauss. I'm mispronouncing it, sorry, but thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. Wait, and something else happened. GP Peer gifted a sub to Montaigne Strauss. Thank you. Oh yeah, it's a thing, empty wave function. It's the meta in another Twitch stream that we're all you know, involved in. I'm just gonna go here. I don't really care about your pawn. Am I gonna go there? Yes. You know, I had prime rib once in my life, and I like hated it. And I don't know if it was just like it was at a restaurant, but like not a like, you know, it might have just been like prepared badly. Or it was like undercooked or something. I don't know. It was like when I was a kid or like a teenager. And then I just haven't like desired prime rib ever since. One bad experience spoiled it. No fair, this guy's rating is a almost... No, it is a power of 2. Obviously. Mine's only a multiple of 2. Yeah, that makes some sense. Okay, let's take that. Let's take that. Did everybody have a ribeye today, or just you and Bouncy? All right, he made a little hay on the queen side, but that's just what white does in the King's Indian. Yeah, that would make some sense. roast beef. Meh. Meh. I was hoping he would go there, but I didn't think he'd actually do it. Doesn't this win a bishop? Looks like it. Such a bot slut. Wait, what? Alright, I won. Hooray. Yeah, actually I thought white was doing pretty well. Computer concurs. I mean, it is a King's Indian. Yeah, taking is not... I mean, okay, it's like 44% of the game, so... I guess it's not unheard of. And they like to play rook a8 right away. Interesting, if true. Or they like to play knight e8, not knight d... Knight d7 actually scores really badly. That's funny. Rook a8 is 93% draws in the master database, which makes me think there's some, like, GM draw here. Like, knight d2 is 100% draws? Okay, whatever. I don't see, like, some repetition or something. I don't know. Anyway, white was doing pretty well. Because I couldn't really get the attack going on the king side. It says f4 is really bad. It feels like such a standard move. And white's actually just killing it here. But he has to get a little creative with the breaking through stuff. Like, the computer says a5 takes c5. I believe it. It hates this. I mean, it wants to just start doing stuff over here. I mean, I guess that should be my instinct. And white's actually just killing it here if he plays c5. Yeah, I mean, that's a very common break for white in these kind of King's Indians. So yeah, it's giving c5 and then g4 for black, and then it just says white wins. Alright, one more. Because that one was a little short and unsatisfying. That's what she said. Thank you. Provisional rating. Nah, I'm too scared. A racist would say. Man, how's Eric Rosen gonna let this go on the front page? Stafford Gambit the refutation? You guys can't quite see it, but maybe now you can. Come on, Lee Chess. Find me an opponent. Preferably someone high rated, but really bad. What's racist? What was... I don't even know what could have been considered racist. Oh, why can't they just play normal? Why can't you be normal? But they want to play a King's Indian. Alright, I don't know. Okay, this is why I played H6, so I guess I'll do it. I'm trying to haiku. Always keep it closed. It's always the right decision. Feels like this went pretty well for black. If then I do say so myself. Gonna have to watch out for this guy, but only one guy. Do we get more Celeste music next? Unknown. Ah, it's so nice to have so much time. I mean, okay, that doesn't seem too worrying. Okay, I'm gonna put this guy here just because my night was a little tied down. What's going on over here? That's my question. Merry Christmas, Ivysaur. Thank you. It is actually Christmas everywhere in the continental US, so... It's Christmas like everywhere. Unless you're in the Pacific somewhere. Knight F1, there is no fun. Okay, I don't have a ton of understanding of that move. Let's grab a little space with B5. I guess this thing needs some minding. Okay, so we'll play Queen D7. Well, if I play B5, then he takes here, then my knight's undefended, so I can't take back. Not in the way that I want to. I mean, my queen's better here anyway, I can do stuff. What's he doing? What? I'm supposed to understand this? Oh, I understand it. It doesn't work, but I understand it. I take with the bishop. And then I don't play bishop d6. Ah, my thing's still trapped. Okay, it still doesn't really work. I'm still getting some pawns. If I want them. I think I might actually not want the pawn. I think this is better. Keep that guy boxed in. Yeah, now I even can take with the pawn and get the rook in going. Yeah, if I take with the queen, he takes here. So I guess I'm taking with the pawn. Okay, that doesn't bother me. Doo-dee-doo. Go here. Where are you talking about? Bishop g4? Here, I guess? Maybe. I mean, I'm still pretty happy with the position. Hello, pawn check. Yeah, and the rest. I think it's pawnjek? Something. This is, like... If nostalgia could be bottled it would be this song for me. This is like, this song might as well be entitled Nostalgia, as far as I'm concerned. Does he have any kind of like threat? I feel like the answer is no. Okay. Oh, I guess some kind of something. Let's just go here, why not? What's the problem? Is my king getting attacked? I don't think so. My rating's 2146 Lichess Rapid. In USCF, I'm like mid 1700s. I played more Pokemon Red than Pokemon Yellow, I think. Thank you, Ponjek. And sorry for mispronouncing your name. Have a good one. And bye, Vindictive. Yeah, you guys better get to sleep if you want Santa Claus to come. Right? Santa Claus doesn't come to children who, you know, stay up all night. See ya. I think G5 was a good move. I think G5 was smart. I'm glad I played G5. He has some unpalatable options here. I don't believe that. Yeah. But that's unpalatable. I think I just jump in. Give it the old jump. Like Van Halen said. Might as well jump. Yeah, I thought then I would bring this guy over. Red Rover style. I think I'm just like I think it's good. I think good things are happening. Yeah, no kink shaming. Yeah, I thought this was total death for him. Isn't queen takes just like crushing? I refuse to not play queen takes. You're just like getting mated. Somehow I'm just gonna mate you. I mean, probably just this. Wait, I might actually see something better. Maybe I don't. Can't calculate. All right, we'll just go here. It looks pretty good. Here? I think here. Wait, what am I even doing? Oh no, that actually kind of works. Okay. I didn't even consider queen takes knight, but I have here, so. Jesus Christ. So bad. I don't want to trade, I want to checkmate him. Yeah, then this. All right. That was a cool attack. I think I just played like a god that game, but probably there was some quicker mate that I couldn't find. Yeah, I played pretty well. I was basically ahead the whole game. 3 inaccuracies, no mistakes, no blunders. Yeah, so let's see. The opening was kind of weird. Lately, I get kind of mad when people play like this because I don't know what to do. But I think I just played this like he kind of just let me get the center, and I was basically just playing this as a reverse King's Indian, which I felt good about. Yeah, maybe around here is. I guess this was sort of my first think. H6 has been played before. I just wanted to go here without having to contend with knight g5. A3 seemed a bit timid to me. I assumed that he wanted to play b4, but then he didn't. So that'll show me. Always keep it closed. I didn't understand this move at all. I got nothing. Computer's not a fan of this. I thought he might play knights. After I played it, I was like, oh, he might play knight c4. But he played that, which I also don't get. And it says I can play b5 right away, which is what I wanted. Because here's what I was thinking. I was thinking, let's get some coordination going here. But if I do that, he can play c4. So then I was like, well, let's play b5. And then c4 is much less palatable. But then I thought after b5, he could take this. And I can't take with the pawn like I wanted to, because my knight's hanging. But the computer says just take with the knight. And just go from here. Which admittedly does look pretty good. So maybe perfect was the enemy of good here. Okay, this move's not bad by any stretch. He took this, which I correctly figured out doesn't really work. Although it does kind of work. It's funny. I'm sure he calculated both captures, but neither one of them works. So I assumed what he wanted was for me to take with the knight. And then f4. And then, like, knight back, and then fork. And the computer also doesn't like this for white, because white... I mean, white is still... gave up a pawn in this line. White didn't even get the bishop pair in this variation. And white's pieces are all, like, ridiculous. This bishop's good, but that's it. And all black, you know, black's pieces are pretty reasonable. Black has a better center. So it is tactically viable, but doesn't really result in a good position. Taking with the bishop, I thought I was just going to come out up a piece cleanly. Vindictive found the move bishop g4, which I did not find. Which is the best move. And instead I played worse. By going back because I didn't see the threat of f5. And he played f5. The computer does want to just take. And now it's having a little bit of cold feet, but it does want to just take and be up a pawn, and this is similar to the previous position where black's up a pawn and white's pieces are all pretty weird. But at least here white has the bishop pair, so I wanted to maybe not do that. And then I was like, well, this is a good square for my knight now, and if this pawn never moves, then this bishop's going to be terrible. And then, like, all of his pieces are terrible. Like, literally every piece is terrible. Like, really awful. So I was like, okay, let's just put the knight there. And I didn't even think he would take. Because there's no, like... there's no obligation for him to take now. He could make some building move. But he did take. I have to take with the f-pawn, which I had not really noticed. Because if I take with the queen, then he can take here and there's a pin. But, okay, that probably is better anyway. Get my pieces more active. Okay, and now it says I should play knight fg4, which I saw was legal. And instead I played rook f7, which it says gives away a lot of the edge. And it actually wants him to take here, which I never felt bothered by. This bishop's a perfectly good blockader, too. He doesn't have the two bishops anymore. My center's defended some more. Okay, but it says that's better than if I had just gone here. The reason I didn't go here is I thought that maybe I wasn't sure what to do after h3. g5, okay. I just missed that idea. Very nice. It took me a long time to realize that, because this is a bit unpleasant. And eventually I realized, like, there's just no risk with me playing g5 whatsoever, because if I haven't said it before, all of his pieces are terrible. So g5, like, weakens my king, but it's totally unexploitable by his pieces. Okay, and I realized it here when it's less good, but... yeah, and I figured this would put him in a bit of a pickle, because he doesn't really want to take this for all the aforementioned reasons, but this is the only other move that makes any sense, and it looks terrible. So he went back, and now the rest of the game sort of played itself. Okay, and I do want to look at take Cure's line now that we're in that phase of the game. Yeah. This was all good play. I mean, this is just black killing it. Yeah, and taking is really bad because it lets this stuff happen. And obviously I saw the mate in 16, which the computer found. The computer takes here first. That's pretty mean. I like it. I instead took here, which takes one move longer to mate. Yeah, and then I took all his junk. Okay, so there was a relatively quick mate. Okay, so this is mate in 5? Should we try to find it? So it's mate in 5. Wait, we'll do it this way. It's mate in 5 and it starts like this. So now it's mate in 3 from here? Is that what I'm hearing? Yeah, taking first does seem reasonable, like, just as a consideration, just because you're gonna get this check on d4. Okay, so I went here, and I assume this is where Takura is thinking knight f2. Which I saw was legal. Knight e3 is what I played. So you're giving knight f2. He has to play bishop f2, only legal move. And then rook f2. I mean, I like this line a lot because I don't think... Wait, I'm sorry. Never mind, I don't like it. Before queen g1, okay. That makes more sense because the queen's not hanging. Okay, wait. So are you talking about... You're talking about here, I guess. I see, I see. I mean, this does look fairly crushing. But I don't know. Maybe he magically does, you know, some surviving here. Because everything's defended. Like, maybe he can magically just, like, either block or move the queen somewhere. Alright, it's too late at night. We gotta just enlist the computer's help. Probably a lot of things are winning here. Yeah, I mean, like, black's still winning because black's position's unbelievable. But we did kind of give up the checkmating attack. So this is the only move that leads to mate. Oh, it's knight e3 check here, which I didn't see. If I had seen knight e3, I obviously play it, because then that just ends the... Like, I don't have to checkmate him anymore, I just am getting his queen. That's kind of a big miss. And then I'm guessing that this is just gonna be a relatively... Oh wait, that wasn't even right? Knight f3 here. That's really mean. I like it. That's awesome, because then if he goes here, you have knight g1 mate. And the bishop helps. Ah, that's pretty cool. So that was the clinical mate. But obviously, if I find knight e3, like, then, you know, nothing else really has to be done. I'm just up a ton of material. But knight f3 is the classy move. And it's just mate in 1 next. Like, I think it looks like you can actually just pre-move knight g1. Okay, I guess you can't pre-move knight g1 because he could go here. But... Right, g4 is also mate, so... Okay, so instead what I did was check. This is still mate. And knight f2 actually is mate here. So knight f2. Yeah, because then he interfered. So that's mate. So he can't take with the bishop. Which, again, basically means that the calculation can sort of end. And we could take this and be super winning, or we could do this and mate him immediately. Fair. Okay, instead I just went here. Just still a pretty quick mate. I was thinking about bishop d8 here. Bishop d8 threatening g4 mate. But I wasn't sure what to do if he played g4 himself. Now every legal move is like mate in... I mean, that's not surprising, because I can just like... I can take this, which I saw, but... It says rook f2 is mate in 2. That's kind of a good... This is kind of a fun mate in 2 puzzle, I think. Because the queen's actually overworked. The queen has to stop mate and mate. And rook f2 interferes with those ideas. Because if the queen captures the rook, then this is mate, and if the bishop captures the rook, then the queen's not observing g2. So this is mate. That's kind of a cool mate in 2. It's the only mate in 2. Okay, and I played knight g2, which was sort of ill thought out, because I didn't see... I didn't see that it's, like, ostensibly hanging a knight. But luckily my attack's too good that even when I don't calculate right, it still worked. So if he takes, I can just go here and get the queen back and be up a ton of material. And still checkmating him. Instead of that, he went here. Which I saw, and then I was like, I'm gonna fork his king and queen, and then I don't have to think anymore, but that's also checkmate. So, that worked out too. Okay, that was a really nice game to end on. Because you look at the final position and you're like, man, black had a lot of fun this game. It doesn't look like white got to have any fun. So, all right, let's call it a stream. Thanks for being here, guys. I hope you all have a Merry Christmas. I could stream tomorrow, even tomorrow night. You never know. Let's see who we can raid. Those of you watching on Twitch, we'll have to send you on a raid. Let's raid Dominant Crab. And I think Empty Wave Function will particularly enjoy it. You're in the right mindset for a Dominant Crab stream, Empty Wave. Okay, so yeah. Please stream every night. I probably can't do that, but you know, I'll try. I've been ill for like 4 months, which is why I haven't been streaming as much, but hopefully I'm not like better, but I'm like more manageable, I guess. So hopefully I can stream more now, but it'll probably still be kind of hit and miss, to be honest. All right, so yeah, Merry Christmas, everybody. Glad that you guys were here to, you know, help bring in the Christmas season. I don't know, something. Please follow me on YouTube if you're not already, because one day I want to stream on YouTube and not on Twitch, if at all possible. Today it's not really possible, but maybe one day it'll be possible. And I want to do more YouTube videos that are not like live streams, that are just like, you know, YouTube videos. I don't like Twitch for a lot of reasons, and I don't have enough time to get into all that right now. But basically, I just think YouTube's a better platform. That's the long and short of it. Actually, that's just the short of it, but anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Merry Christmas, everybody. Bye.